So being a designer, you are going to working on somewhere around 100 to 150 different screens in your project. And also your company having a multiple product lines. So during this situation, if the client or your product manager wants to change the font, color or button or maintain the consistency of the entire products, then how will you handle that situation? So this is very, very difficult. Then what will happen? In my good old days, in the year 2007 and 8, we have to make it everything on a page by page, screen by screen. We have to do the manual changes. It's a very, very painful process. So recent past, what happened? Recent past in the sense, this is also about almost 10 years to 12 years ago. The design system was introduced into the market. So the purpose of the design system is very simple. We can reuse the UI elements, something like a color, font, buttons and other UI elements. Second thing is we can able to scale the products. For example, Microsoft having a n number of products or Google also having a n number of products. So if you are using Google or Microsoft products, if you are entering to any one of the product, you can able to easily use the product. Reason is that elements are common or the same. So why they are common and same? The reason is the user, they should not get lost. So they can able to find the buttons, find the actions quickly and easily. For that, the design systems are playing a vital role. This is one of the another major reason. You can able to maintain the asset library in a very easy manner, and finally the user will have the clarity. So now you got to understand what is the design systems are. Now I am going to list down the popular design systems. So Atlassian have their own design system. If you are going to working the product, something like a Jira kind of a product, then you can use Atlassian design systems. And IBM, they have their own design system. It's called Carbon. So if you are going to working on any IBM related products, then you can use the Carbon design system. Salesforce, they are having the Lightning design system. Google having the Material design system. Apple having the Apple Human Interface Guidelines. So that is their design system. So something like these are the very popular design systems available in the market. So if you are going to build the products or the applications based upon these, then you can use this design system so that you can easily grab the design system and you can use it. So if you are not fall with any one of these kind of a design system, you can build with your own design system for your own suite of products. That is also possible nowadays. So that is where playing the vital role with the design system. So now I am coming to the topic. So in India, what happened? We are 100 billion plus populations. So we are using a lot of application which is given by the government. For example, we are using the DigiLocker and we are using the Aadhaar online portal. And recent past, we are using DigiYatra for traveling within the country, right? So there are a lot of applications came from the government side. But the main problem here is they are not following any design system. They are having their own set of designs and principles. Recently, Digital India program, they are launching the UX4G, a design system for government-based websites and the applications. Whomever the designers or the developers, if they are going to build the apps or the website for the government sites, they can be able to use this design system. So now I am going to walk through that. So this is a design system. So UX4G design system 2.0. So this is a get started section. And here they are maintaining how to start with this. So they are maintaining the colors. So they are providing a set of UI components, design guidelines, and they are mentioning that code support is coming soon. So what is new in 2.0? So the new additions are, they are having here. So we can choose this kind of a chart, maps, and step labels. So other stuff. And color styles. So these are the primary color styles. We can using that. So these are the branding colors, and semantic and neutral colors, and text tokens, and stroke tokens, and effects. And these are the layout grid systems. So how to use the government logos. And icons, I think they are using from the material. Yeah, it's a material icons and accessibility bar and widgets. So they are showcasing very, both web and mobile. So this is a starting point. At least somewhere we have to start. So being this kind of such a population country, and a lot of people, they are relying on the government related services. The people, they must use the applications without helping any others. So they can use it intuitively and very easily on the fly. They have to use. This is one of the good initiative by the government, and I hope this will be evolved further. And if you people are want to know more about this UX4G design system, you can Google it on UX4G design system, where they can have the dedicated website for them. There you can able to see that, and if you have any queries, you can contact them, and further, if you want, you can contribute. So far, they had implemented 52 plus case studies, and they have conducting 72 plus workshop. Around 6,000 people, they were participating, and based on that, they built this design system. And I hope they are going to evolve this. And if you people are working for any Indian government related projects, whether it could be a website or it could be an app, you can start using this design system. So these are kind of a proud moment from an Indian designer. Very soon we are going to see the lot of design system evolution. I hope we can also able to contribute from our end. All right. Happy designing, and keep learning, keep explore. I will catch you soon with another interesting topic. Until then, bye-bye.